Hey, Rob Smith here, trying to get you the live part of this. I'm not showing I'm live. Where am I? It's okay, it says I'm live. All right, so I'm live. All right, sorry, just trying to adjust situations here. Where's the kitty? Kitty tells me I've got this in the right place. There should be kitty right there. Well, it's not quite right. I think I should be able to do this. See if this works, and it may or may not. There we go. All right, so here I am. Oh, the screen looks a little fuzzy though, doesn't it? Anything to unfuzzy the screen? Let's see if we got anything to unfuzzy the screen here. Hi y'all. Is that any better? I'll tell you what, turn the sound on. That'll help a lot. What's this over here? Oh, this is my iPad case. So we're poking in. Well, that means it's still over a little. Sorry, I'm trying to. I really shouldn't try to do two of these in a row. I just did one over at Facebook. Oh, my headache gets worse and worse. Hold it, and that's because some upstairs have been being very loud, and it's been. Hold on, let me do something about this. As I can really feel it. Something's been changing this past week in this apartment situation, in which I'm getting my head pounded. Just today, last few days, I don't know what's going on here. Something I know about. I think's going on here. It's not good, but where apartments are basically being held and people are coming in and out of them, but it's not always the same people. You're not quite sure who's where what. But I swear, whoever's upstairs right now is not who was upstairs about maybe even a week or 2 weeks ago. It's something. All right, so let's see what we do. I was working on birthdays, and if you saw me post, oh my goodness, I'm a little tired to do too many of these. Let me go back and see what the birthdays were. It's a lot of them today. A lot of them. I think I'm also, I've got some driving to do here. I'm getting more and more nervous about. Almost to the point I'm considering canceling the trip. Only because I've got too much to. Oh, God. All right. Facebook caught me when I did a live here a little bit ago, and they got me to do something different. John Calvin. So birthdays today include John Calvin, Nikola Tesla, Marcel Proust, he's a happy writer, and Mary Bethune, and Rich Smith, who created Handicap. Let's see what we got. And if you know, that was a comic strip involving a husband and wife. Today, people gotten awfully uber sensitive, and it's just now. People don't realize this is how things are, how fads are. They think how things are permanent, but that's just not the case. Things come and go. And no, your viewpoint today is not whatever your viewpoint is not going up. It's just a different one. So and it'll be different here as time goes on. I hear how people think, well, our viewpoints have evolved. Well, you can't evolve viewpoints. that's, not, that's not what Darwin was talking about, guys. You can change your mind, but it doesn't have to be permanent. So folks may say, oh, I don't like handicap's not the right way of thinking for this time. Yeah, it could be tomorrow, though. It will likely be tomorrow, or the next day, or 5 days from now, or 10 years, or 100 years. More sooner than later, that's for sure. I'm just thinking of handicap a bit here. Oh, gosh, golly. That's how loose I carry. Hold that thing. I'd zoom in if I could, but I would try that once and things didn't go well. Let's see. I'll try it here, see what happens. Also, isn't that light could be brighter, couldn't it? Well, I got all kinds of lights on. I'm dealing with a headache. It's been pounding. I'm not used to apartments. Something new for me. I just took some aspirin, so I don't like taking aspirin. I don't like taking anything like that, but I admit I'm having little struggles. I probably won't do this again. I was on the phone when I went ahead and arranged to do both these lives, and then I feel like I gotta do them. I mentioned it, even though nobody's here. It doesn't still mean something. Annie Cap, the comic strip, is a British. It's still around, by the way. It's a British. What's interesting is Annie Cap's outfit is basically a dress, a suit coat and pants. And even though very few in the UK too wear that, he still wears them. He still wears that suitcase, even though his job is, I think he's a sanitary worker. That strip's been around, wow, 70 years. Rich Smith was born today, I think 1907 or something. On those lines. Maybe it was 1917. He died in the 90s. But strip lives on. There are others working on it, I see. I happen to see they have a Facebook page for handicap. I didn't go to it. I happened to see it. No mention of his birthday, so I mentioned it. Should be celebrating mentioning it. It's likely that they're posting way in advance, and when you do that, you kind of lose track of things. I know it happens to me. Even more of a and he lives his wife's Flo, and Flo's wearing the same clothes she was wearing 70 years ago. Hasn't changed. You rarely see ladies dressed like that, even in the UK. There was an effort to do a televised version of Andy Capp in the late 80s with the great James Bolam, British, that is. And Bolam's done so many things from The Likely Lads. So, well, the music I played is Dennis Waterman from New Tricks, and Bolam was part of that cast, too. He's done it a lot. I love how people in the UK can become giant stars and still they'll do a big movie, then they'll do a little TV show, and they'll do a big movie, then they'll go and do a soap like Coronation Street. And Bolam actually went from New Tricks to doing a children's program called Grandpa in My Pocket. I think that's available here on YouTube. It was quite a jump. And for most, arrogant stars, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing some little kiddie program. Are you kidding me? I'm better than that. Well, those who really want to work will do as necessary, or if they just want to do it. There were, I think Bolam's wife, who's also an actress, was involved with that. Maybe that was part of it. In fact, she was on New Tricks. She actually played the wife of another character. And there's no pencils here. I just made all this up. I should give him. I don't know why I made him. Andy Cap is not a critter. He's a man. I made him a dog. This is only my, I think, fifth or sixth live here. I've been doing them on YouTube. Well, first Justin TV about 15 years ago. And I did some on Ustream, and most recently, the last few years, over Facebook. It's only been here in the last couple of months I've gotten serious about doing something with YouTube for now. I've posted my sped up videos, which shows me drawing or doing real fast. And those are here also. They're over at Rumble. In fact, I've got a lot of work to do. I really shouldn't be playing around, and I've got so much to do before I leave here in a day after tomorrow. A lot to do. But I'll probably do one live tomorrow. Then I probably won't do one sometime next week. I know I need to get to a regular schedule here. That's going to help a lot. I just haven't quite figured out what I'm going to let that be yet. But I think it'll be one day for Saturday or Sunday, probably Saturday. And then the other one, then maybe 2 days a week. We'll see. And I'm using a Flare pen, down by Papermate. I know that's weird. It's what I have handy. I'm a little tired, and I need a little more control than I usually would have. I was using the brush there, and I may probably go back to that. I'm very likely to be, I'm working on a couple books right now. I'm very likely to work on some of those book artwork for those books on here, inking wise at least. And that's going to be coming up pretty quick. One thing Andy Cap does is play pool, so I'm kind of imagining what he's leaning on yet, but he's leaning on something. Playing some game of snooker. Go see Chaz and Dave Snooker. Actually, the music's on YouTube here. Where am I? They've got a song called Snooker. Always, he could be leaning on a pool table. Waiting for maybe Andy Cap, the dog here, is holding a pool cue. Finish up what I'm going to do here. I hope this works. We'll find out. You never know. It might not. Well, I'll just make this a pool table. Get all the ruminations of a snooker table. Be here all night. Ooh, I see I have a little issue here, haven't I? I've gone put myself in a spot. And I could come in here and have things all pencils and ready to ink, but for me, the whole reason I do this is to keep my head going, making things up as I go. Something I did the past 45 years involving caricature. So I try to do it here, since I'm not doing caricature as much, or hardly at all, compared to what I used to do. If you tune in here, Just making stuff up. It was not in my mind. It's just kind of coming together as I do it. Hopefully it works. Might not. Never know. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I'm off. Oh, shoot. Sorry. That's what's going on there, guys. I'm sorry. Golly. I forgot I did that little zoom in. You know, I'm operating the whole thing. This is a one-man situation. So you put a ball on here. Like I said, it's Reg Smith's birthday, or Smythe, if you want to look at it that way, with a Smythe, no relation. And he created Anti-Cap. And he'd go on these billiard runs or snooker runs. His wife Flo being pretty angry at him. I had something out in Manchester. And if you don't know snooker, you could always go. As I mentioned, there's a lot of places to look it up. But here on YouTube, just runs Chaz and Dave's song Snooker. And you get a pretty quick idea of what snooker is. Maybe there's some lady over here fit well on a. She's got a cigarette. Maybe a wig of some sort. $9:28. I don't want to let this go any longer than an hour. Hopefully less. We'll see. Let's move this one a little bit. She's got a coat on. Amazing. I draw. I'll have fun drawing bar scenes. As that is a place I I don't go to unless, or as like someone goes into an art museum. I go into a bar. But it's only maybe once, 5 times every 5 years or so. Not want to do that. Oh, she got some sort of. They're running episodes of Keeping Up Appearances, which is a UK program. There's a character named Rose, who's a 50-something gal about town, let's say. He's busy. Thinking a bit of her character. I think it's something to do with her arm, so I'm thinking maybe she is. There was some sort of female character who Andy Cap would go after. I can't remember, besides his wife. I don't remember what her name was. This is probably a wooden chair. Beat up wooden chair. Just wood, no padding or anything. Trying to think of this as being a dog, so I'm gonna keep it cut. This is a rough looking short hair. Oh, maybe there's some cigarettes down here. Of course, I'm never with any purse, do I? Well, maybe that's a strap to a purse. Waiting for a game. Waiting for the next sucker, huh? There you go. I'll just kind of fade it out that way. How's this looking? Little bar scene. Our pool table snooker scene. I'm thinking I'll probably do more lives here. One next week, probably. Maybe next Monday. Well, no, it won't be Monday. Maybe Tuesday or maybe a week from today. It's a little too, those wigs a little too neat. Well, if that looks okay, go ahead. It's been very quiet. It's I react to chat, and chat keeps me going. If not, I'll. Oh, well, here's the answer. Reg Smith was born in 1917 and died in 1998. There you go. So, dog version of Andy Capp. By golly, I'll post this somewhere down the road, either before or next week. We'll see. Over on the little posting area YouTube has. All right. Well, thank you very much if you're watching, and let me know what you think and ideas and suggestions. I'm open to them. This is all YouTube's new for me. I've done, as I said, I've been doing live video now, or I've been performing live for 45 years. Video, internet-wise, for about 15. YouTube just last month, I guess. All right. Thank you very much for being here. I'll see y'all next time. This is Rob Smith, cartoons by Rob Smith Jr. This is Hobbit a Bee, whatever. Thank you very much. The great Charlie Bear, Charlie White came up with that. Talk to you later. Take care. Bye. Oh, I gotta remember how this turns off. Oh, I finished up with some music, didn't I? Oh. Speaking of it. It's alright, it's okay. Doesn't really matter if you're old and gray. It's alright, I say it's okay. Listen to what I say. It's alright, doing fine. Doesn't really matter if the sun don't shine. It's alright, I say it's okay. We're getting to the end of the day. Oh, there it is. Oh, well, thank you if you like this too. And watch it. Thank you very much. Maybe I'll do more and do things like others do. My friend Mark Serrati does giveaways and things. We'll see down the road. Bye.